much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream. Good evening ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N, this is Crime Watch and we're back, top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. Well ladies and gentlemen, voting in Trinidad and Tobago for it concludes at 6 p.m. All right, concludes at 6 p.m. And someone just sent me something, and just to let you know, those of you who know that we are live right now, just remember that that approaching 6 p.m., make sure you are in line to vote. And even if the line extends outside the door at 6 p.m., the EBC will mark the last person in line, and and not allow anyone to join after 6 p.m. So you have to make sure and get in the line. Make sure and get in the line. That's all I'm telling you. Once you are in the line, the EBC cannot deny you that. At 6 o'clock, they will come and they will say, that's it. But they will go to the last in the line. Am I right, researcher? Right. They will go to the last in the line. So whoever you are voting, and you go out to vote and support your candidates, get to the voting, get to the stations and vote, the polling stations. But remember, at 6 o'clock, they will close up. But if the line is way past outside and way past the compound, they will go to the last person in line at 6 o'clock. So I just want you to know that. And you can't make no bacchanal. 6 to 6. Okay? 6 to 6. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the politics after. We're going to talk about the politics after and let you know exactly what's going on. But, 6 to 6, we really can't put up anything. We can't voice our opinion. We can't say this, we can't say that. So, we just want to play it right today. We just have a couple more minutes, about 12 minutes or so, or 13 minutes. So after 6 o'clock, we'll be able to take your calls and how you describe this and who you feel going to win election. Normal thing now. All right, but just to let you know, and all those of you who are on I.A.N Network on Facebook or I.A.N Network on YouTube, a special good evening to you. And those of you who follow us religiously, I am sure you saw all the posts. And when you really want to get the news, believe me, there's only one platform that gives you the news. Over the weekend, ladies and gentlemen, in fact, I'm not going to tell you until I come back, but I'm going to show you some clips from Odell Lalman Batti's funeral. It took place on Saturday. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it was no accident. Manzilla man was executed before cemetery crash. Yeah, we're going to tell you all about that. A man was critically injured in Arima after altercation with another man known to him. Mother survived throat slashing during property dispute. And I tell you, property is a funny thing. And this guy, well, his mother is doing well. I spoke to her today. But his son has been identified as Rajan Budram. Rajan Budram. But we don't have a photograph of Rajan Budram. I want a photograph of Rajan Budram. I need to see this guy who attempted to slit his mother's throat for property. And well, she said he was under the influence of alcohol and he has a good job. Am I right, researcher? I spoke to her. She said he works oil and gas or something. And Rajan Budram and under the influence of alcohol. But under the influence of alcohol, you take up a knife and slash your mother's throat. And you know what she said? It is all about property. property, property, property. So she was already in a zone. So, but I spoke to her on the phone, and she was telling me that she will never forgive him. How could you ever forgive a son who would do a mother that? And that's why I tell you. And up to last week, I was telling you, land is a funny thing. Land have no boundaries. Land have no when coming to people who are fighting for property, there is no boundary. There is no extent. There is no limit to the extent that they will go to destroy you. They'll mash up your gate. They'll mash up your roof. They'll burn down your house. They will send people to kill you. Yeah? I don't know. You know, many years ago, it's like the quarry business. Many years ago, someone told me something. Many years ago, when I started off in Crime Watch, we were investigating illegal quarrying. And that person told me, he said, Mr. Allen, the next thing, cocaine is in powder. Marijuana is bush green. The next thing, equivalent to cocaine and marijuana, is gravel. Gravel is like the next cocaine. I said, what? They said, yes. You won't believe the extent what people will do for illegal quarrying. And that quarrying business, it's like cocaine. It's like and I was shocked. And this many years ago, a person who's familiar with that arena, that quarrying arena, told me that after cocaine, I.A.N, gravel is the next powder. I said, gravel? They said, yes. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. So it's really sad, but I'll tell you more about it. Could somebody send me a photograph of Rajan Bujram? In fact, at his mother's home, Railway Road, Railway Trace, Depot Road, Londonville, Hamati or Hemati Bujram. I'm seeing Hamati here. Hamati, or you can pronounce it Hemati Bujram of Railway Trace, Depot Road. Her son almost slit her throat. Well, he cut her, but it wasn't like, you know, but nevertheless, he was held. Rajan Bujram. If you have a picture frame, could you send it for me, please? I would love to see this super great guy who did that. Property, I tell you, property is a funny thing. So we're going to take a fast break, ladies and gentlemen. And all those of you who are locked on, a special good evening to you. So let's take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Power up your life with Buy Smart Outdoor Power Equipment. We service and supply all equipment types nationwide and throughout the Caribbean. Pressure washers, brush cutters, smart stream pumps, welders, and much more. Authorized dealer and service center. Visit us or give us a call. When quality matters, we deliver.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaufund line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. Fulfilling all your household needs.
Have Ian Allen live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the Ian Allen network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with Ian Allen Live. To book your live, contact Ian Allen at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
Love brings us together, brings new beginnings, blooms new life. Trust Pregnacare to be there for you at every step of your pregnancy. From Vitabiotics.
Are you craving delicious barbecue meals? D-Ranch has you covered. Indulge in our mouth-watering barbecue meats, burgers, salads, and sides. Visit us at Shops of Arima, Trin City Mall, C3 Center, and Brentwood, or order online via Food Drop and have your meal delivered to you.
Recreate the ambience of your home with Bright Ideas' beautiful, stunning new collection of stylish lights and chandeliers. Show your style with new modern design. Light up your space with beautiful new timeless classics and create comfort and luxury with new elegant ceiling fans. So set the mood and brighten your home in style. The perfect glow at amazing prices. Bright Ideas' new collection of stylish lights and chandeliers. Available at 6 locations. Visit Bright Ideas today and let your home shine.
Mata Imports Limited, the #1 pickup shop for the best quality, price, and service. Check out their showroom at number 750 Papri Road, Lower Barrapore, for a wide variety of 4x4, SUV, and car accessories. You name it, they have it. Mata Imports has all the latest items in the market. The 4x4 boss is always taking you to the next level in the automotive industry. So contact them today at 654-5234 or 360-8773 for further information.
Christopher Mansing, certified real estate agent. Have an apartment to rent? Call me. Have a house or land to sell? Call me. Need evaluation done? Call me. Call me now at 722-2057 or email me at address provided.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in about 5 minutes. We're going to take your calls. 5 minutes, am I right? Yeah, in about 5 minutes, we're going to take your call. Yeah, but just keep it clean. But in 3 minutes time, I can take your call and you can keep it out dirty you want. All right? No, but no obscene language here, but just you can call. You can call in about 4 minutes. 4 minutes you'll be able to call and keep it clean. No race, no racial remarks, no homophobic statements, no nasty thing. We don't want the nasty thing. Keep the nasty thing. We don't want the nasty thing today. Just be nice. Talk done. Just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, you know, over the weekend, we carried the funeral, and it is on our page, Oda Lalman Baptiste. Funeral took place on Saturday, April 16th, at St. Patrick's RC Church, Bonhouse Village in Cedars. Lalman Baptiste, 30-year-old, a nurse with the Southwest Regional Health Authority, was allegedly abducted on Friday, 18/20/25, and found hours later with a gunshot wound to the head. According to reports lodged by Lalman Baptiste's husband, Matthias, around 11 p.m. on April 18th, he was in the company with her driving along Hospital Road in Carlsonfield. His vehicle was allegedly intercepted by gunmen. When he stopped to pee, Lalman was taken. She got a single gunshot wound meters away, and that's it. And one man was shot. So this is the funeral service. Go ahead.
I open his arms to welcome Adele. We commit her body to the earth, for we are dust, and to dust we shall return. But the Lord Jesus will change our mortal body to be like his in glory. For he is risen, the firstborn from the dead. We commend
saddened, and I really hope, I really hope, you know who my mind ran on this weekend? You remember that girl who had gone missing in Fremont Road, Singh? And Atida was found. What was her name? Sadia. What was her name? Singh. Corrine. Boy, I going along on that road in the night. What? Yesterday. Corrine Singh. Pull up her file for me. Corrine Singh. And you won't believe my mind ran on that girl. Pull up some of the videos. Corrine Singh. I remember her mother was alive. And we just bought her. Yeah, we were here. Everything is there. And we had just bought our drone, and Ralston was with us. And Ralston sent up the drone looking for that girl. I'll never forget that. And the details were very sketchy. She was by her husband, and then she leave, and all kind of bacchanal thing. But let me tell you something, and her car was found. And you know that girl was never found? Researcher, you know that? Her body was never found. But I would tell you something. That Shah boy that was gone down, what was his name? Joel Shah? Joel Shah from behind the back road by Shogunas right there. Joel Shah and them. It had a day we got information. Somehow I believe he knew somebody who knew her. Yeah, that same Joel Shah. And to the family of Corrine Singh, and sometimes I mightn't be highlighting a case just like that here, but it just went through my mind, boy. I wonder whatever became of that case, Corrine Singh. I know she had a relative, her sister living abroad. I wonder whatever became of her husband. I know her mother died. Yeah. Corrine Singh. What year she went missing? 5th of February 2018. And we went down to the road there. If you can pull a little clip. Yeah, go ahead. Anything, let's type up anything. Corrine Singh. And we were in Fremont Road. I wonder if I could get a video. It's there. Come back to me. If anybody know anything about that girl, or trying to get in contact with her husband, I would like to speak to her husband. Because she went by her husband, it was a Saturday, or something like that, boy. And I think that girl used to work extra food. I think I have a good memory, you know. That girl used to work extra food. And I remember we bought a drone, boy. That time, we just bought a drone. And the first time the drone went up was looking for her. And those were the big drones. Now we have smaller drones now. But I could distinctly recall. Anybody who have any idea of her, I just thought about her. And when I think about people, it's not a nice thing, huh? It's not a nice thing, believe me. When I think about people, it is not a nice thing. You know, you're hearing all sorts of things now. In fact, voting in Trinidad and Tobago 2025 general election concludes at 6 p.m. today amid allegations of voter buying near polling stations in pivotal marginal constituencies of Moruga, Tableland, I.A.N, St. Joseph, and San Fernando. We could talk about it now. Police officers, and this is what you're hearing now, circulating. Post it up for me, please, what I just sent you. police officers, certain police officers, and EBC officials are using delay tactics to frustrate voters in strong UNC PDs in marginal constituencies. Stay in line. They are working together with the PNM to frustrate you. These things like this is what's happening and what the information that we are getting right now. This is the information that we are getting. So, ladies and gentlemen, voting in Trinidad and Tobago 2025 general elections has ended about 2 minutes ago. 7? Yeah. Okay? So persons in line, they'll be the last. Right. Persons when ended on the last in line, that's where they take it. Up to there. You can't come and say, hey, I reach. You can't come and do that. The marginals have historically been decisive in determining the overall election outcome. There have also been complaints of process being lengthy and some people being turned away. Yeah, I've heard about some cases where first-time voters were never given a chance. Persons said that they went to their homes and couldn't find them and to register them, and as a result of that, nothing came out and they weren't able to vote. So a lot of discrepancies, a lot happened, a lot happened. And it didn't look good. It really didn't look good. I tell you this, all these observers and all this thing, they have really smart people who understand that machinery well and who understand the loops in that. In Trinidad and Tobago, yeah? So all that EBC and all this van and all these people come down here and to observe, that makes no sense. There are persons who understand that machinery and understand how they can play it and how they can play it well. You understand? They understand those tactics and understand it well. Ladies and gentlemen, so you heard all kind of thing here. A couple was unable to vote. Hello? A couple was unable to vote in Bish and McBean Coover. They applied to EBC to work as polling agents. They received no calls or training to work. A lot of people were turned away. A lot of people even asked to work with Election and Boundaries Commission. Things were different this year. Certain persons who normally work with them. So a lot of changes, a lot of things happened, and there was no kind of explanation. But believe me, it had some shots going on. It had ball. I saw one case where somebody was given a jersey with money in it, yeah? The guy made a video. The video was circulated. He was given a red jersey, $400 or $500 in South, and money given away. You won't believe what people do to really stay in government, to make sure they gain power, all kind of thing. Open up the lines. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. And I just wanted you to know, main political parties today, People's National Movement, right? The People's National Movement, United National Congress, National Transformation Alliance, Progressive Empowerment Party, Patriotic Democratic Party, All People's Party, and Patriotic Front. So these are some of the symbols you would have seen. I don't think that all the areas had candidates for these people on them. I know they had for PNM, UNC, NTA, PEP, PDP, APP, and PF. For the April 20th, 2025 elections, there are 17 political parties and 161 candidates and 41 seats set up for grabs, 39 in Trinidad and 2 in Tobago. Parties, 161 candidates, 3 independent candidates. Seats being contested for the major parties for 2025, PNM 41, UNC 34, 37, NTA 17, Progressive Empowerment Party, Patriotic Democrats and whatnot. Seats being contested. Now, I'm just telling you about the seats being contested by the major parties for 2025. The seats being contested by the major parties for 2025. PNM 41, UNC 34, PF 37, NTA 17, PEP 3, APP 8, and PDP 2. A total of 19 political parties contested the 2020 general election at a time when the country and the world was under severe restriction caused by COVID-19 virus. Also, there are also 3 independent candidates in the 2025 race. Ernesto Singh, he's for Chaguanas East. Ernesto Singh, Vivian Johnson, Port of Spain North, St. Anne's West, and Leroy Richards Kelton George, Tobago West. So there are 3 independent candidates. I have called out their names and their areas. Marginal constituencies, swing seats with narrow victory margins for 2025 election are projected based on historical voting patterns, the 2020 election results, and the demographics shift. These seats are often fiercely contested and could determine the outcome of the election. These are the key marginal constituencies which will decide the winner of the election. Tunapuna, Arangua St. Joseph, Barataria, San Juan, La Joqueta Talparo, Toco Sandy Grande, Mayaro, Comoto Manzanilla, Clarkson Bay, San Fernando West, Moruga, Tableland, and Chaguanas East. So these are the key marginal constituencies which will decide the winner of the election. So pay attention. There are 11 seats here. There are Tunapuna, Arangua St. Joseph, Barataria San Juan, La Joqueta Talparo, Toco Sandy Grande, Mayaro, Camboto Manzanilla, Clarkson Bay, San Fernando West, Moruga, Tableland, Chaguanas East. So at least you know the key marginal constituencies which will decide the winner of the election. Let's take a fast break.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Celebrate your special event in style with Party Paradise. We offer popular character-themed party supplies, kids clothing, wholesale on balloons and acrylic wares like wine glasses, champagne flutes, designer plates with cutlery to match, and much more. Located at Chaguanas, Gulf City Mall, and Tobago.
Unlock a healthier you with Berberine Plus.
I'm saying goodbye to blood sugar spikes with Berberine Plus.
Specially formulated for those facing the challenges of diabetes, pre-diabetes, and weight management. Berberine Plus offers a natural solution to optimize your metabolism and help reserve insulin resistance, promote weight loss, and improve your health safely and quickly.
This natural supplement helps with metabolism and helps maintain my cravings.
Don't let high cholesterol and diabetes hold you back.
Take 1 capsule 15 minutes before meals, twice daily for the best results.
Managing blood sugar can be tough, but not anymore with Berberine Plus.
Take charge of your health with Berberine Plus, available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
With over 40 years of dependable service, Marge Air Conditioning Limited offers competitive products and solutions for your business, home, and vehicle, including AC units, products, and services. Our Mac Service Center and Automotive Air Conditioning Center can detail your vehicle from inspection to thorough detailing. Interested in the industry? With our newly opened school, the Mac Learning Center, you can become a highly skilled air conditioning service professional. Marge Air Conditioning Limited, located at number 42, Aranguez Main Road, San Juan. Call 674-6348 today.
Ready to spoil mom and save big? It's the For the Love of Mom sale only at Bright Ideas. Get 50% off all flowers and ornaments, 10% off all appliances. Brace yourself for big appliance blowouts. Acros Twin Tub Washer 13 kg just $15.99. 15 kg $19.99 with free laundry basket. Acros 30-inch stove now $299.99 with a free pot. Magnum 30-inch gas stove as low as $18.99. And the Whirlpool 16 cubic foot fridge $52.99. 25% off kitchenware, bakeware, serveware, mats, carpets, household essentials, and more. Only at Bright Ideas.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
I.A.N offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retina, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care, also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 eyes for more information. Payment plans are available. I.A.N, taking eye care into the future.
To the occasion.
Ready to spoil mom and save big? It's the For the Love of Mom sale only at Bright Ideas. Get 50% off all flowers and ornaments, 10% off all appliances. Brace yourself for big appliance blowouts. Acros Twin Tub Washer 13 kg just $15.99. 15 kg $19.99 with free laundry basket. Acros 30-inch stove now $299.99 with a free pot. Magnum 30-inch gas stove as low as $18.99. And the Whirlpool 16 cubic foot fridge $52.99. 25% off kitchenware, bakeware, serveware, mats, carpets, household essentials, and more. Only at Bright Ideas.
Are you ready to experience the future of driving? At Trinidad and Tobago, we offer luxurious vehicles with cutting-edge technology, same-day approvals, and affordable monthly premiums. Showrooms located at El Socorro and Gulf City. Contact Sarah at 250-8409 to get started.
In life, there are moments that define us, shape who we are, and the legacy we leave behind. At I.A.N Funeral Directors, we understand the importance of this. We offer affordable burial and cremation packages tailored to reflect the essence of your loved one. Not just any Allen, I.A.N. Contact us today.
Catch Lenten savings. Coca-Cola 20 ounce, 5 for $20. Orchard juice 1 liter, 2 for $20. Creamery ice cream 2 liter, 3 for $99. Act 2 popcorn 4 for $20. Nature Valley assorted 5 for $20. Swiss barbecue sauce 2 for $20. Brunswick flake tuna 3 for $20. Old Mac sardine 4 for $20. Soft and silky hand soap 2 for $20. Creamery yogurt assorted 4 for $20. This Easter, escape to paradise with S&S Passade and Nestle. Spend $50 or more on Nestle's products for your chance to win one of 4 staycations at Sunset Beach Resort Mayaro. 3 days, 2 nights for 4 people. Enter in store before April 21st. 4 convenient locations: Rio Claro, Mayaro, and Freeport. Remember, it's not Passades, it's S&S Passade.
Steel Force Caribbean Limited offers steel construction and fabricating at its best. Our wide range of services extends throughout Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. In engineering, architectural design, structural steel fabrication of tanks and pipes. Call us today for all your industrial, commercial, and residential projects.
If you're talking value for your money, talking Harry's.
Harry's Water Park. Your adventure awaits.
Variety Supplies Limited, known to all as Denny, has fantastic deals for you. We have hundreds of new arrival items in store with unbeatable prices. Storage containers, household and kitchen products, furniture, appliances, clothing, electronics. Specials on top quality firecracker stoves from as low as $180. You can even stock up on all your grocery essentials. At Denny, we have it all. Come in to 99 Guapa Road, Faizabad, just 15 minutes drive from San Fernando. Open every day 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Safe and secure parking. There is no better place to shop than at Denny.
Dibbles is your one-stop shop for everything automotive. From spare parts for all Japanese-made vehicles, to quality roll-on roll-off cars, to auto repairs, diagnostic and servicing. We do it all. Get engines, suspension and all body parts, buff and polish, painting and even detailing. No one can beat our prices and quality. Your number one choice with years of experience. Visit any of our locations or give us a call at 783-5959. Dibbles Auto Parts and Servicing. We lead, others follow.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
Open up the lines to me. Hi, caller. Good evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the key marginal constituencies which will decide the winner of the election. Tinapuna, Arangwe, St. Joseph, Barataria, San Juan, La Joqueta, Talparo, Toco, Sandy Grande, and Mayaro, Kamoto, Manzanella, Clarkston Bay, San Fernando West, Moruga, Tableland, and Chagonas East. These are the 11. And researcher, start posting all these little images on my fan page so people would know, please. Just like what you all did on my rundown, I wanted like that. And these are the factors in influencing the margins in 2025 ethnic voting blocks. Afro-Trinidadian voters lean PNM, Indo-Trinidadian voters favor UNC, mixed seats are battlegrounds. Local candidates' popularity of incumbent or challenges, example, charismatic campaigners, crime, cost of living, top voters, voter concerns that could swing undecided voters. These are I'm just telling you the factors that influence the voters, the influence the margins then. And third party splits, smaller parties. Also, ladies and gentlemen, in our historical context, in 2020 election, the PNM won 22 seats. That's 49.9%, while UNC won 19 seats. That's 47.09% of the vote. So just listen to it here. PNM won 22 seats in 2020 election, while UNC won 19 seats. Overall votes secured by the main parties in 2020, PNM turnout, they had 322,250. UNC had 309,188. PDP 10,368, and PEP 5,939. So, researcher, what I would like to be done is that all these things be posted on my page. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, polls have not yet painted a clear national picture yet. Both parties have realistic paths to victory. The election is shaping up to be competitive, especially with marginal seats in play and new alliances forming. So I hope you really understand what is going on now. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, Mr. Allen. Good evening.
Go ahead.
Yes, what happened? An incident took place this afternoon when I went down to the polling station to vote in Maraval. Okay, what happened? Just as I see the parties there listed out, as a particular party was not on the paper.
What party was that?
UNC.
Okay, and you sure?
Yes, sir. I looked over and over. I even asked the officer. I said, are these all the parties? She said yes. And I find it very strange. You know, so I mean, well, my vote there can't count anymore. So because I don't understand how the party was there.
This is for what area?
Maraval.
Maraval.
Yes. And the party was not on the paper at all. I look at the paper over and over, and It wasn't there. It just wasn't there. I don't understand that at all.
Thank you again.
Okay, thanks very much.
Flag of distress, am I right? Ladies and gentlemen, we have some news for you. Flag of distress. Princess Tong Police Station under scrutiny. National flag flown upside down at the police station. The national flag at the Princess Tong Police Station has been flown upside down, a mistake that has raised concern among citizens. Flying a national flag upside down is internationally recognized as a distress signal, traditionally used to indicate danger, emergency, or call for immediate assistance. When done accidentally, it is often seen as serious breach of flag protocol and a sign of disrespect to the nation. Authorities were expected to correct the error, as proper flag etiquette is especially important during national events like the 2025 general election. Could somebody tell us what is going on at Princess Tong Police Station? How this could have happened? Is it a signal they are sending to us that if a flag is flown upside down, internationally it is recognized as a distress signal, traditionally used to indicate danger, emergency, or a call for immediate assistance. So somebody needs to tell us, like never before, why the Trinidad and Tobago flag is flying upside down at the Princess Tong Police Station. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good evening, Mr. Allen.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so concerning the last caller, I don't know, because of the coalition, if he will be looking for the UNC, but COP or other party from the coalition was listed on the ballot. Right? So if it's because it's a coalition, if it's a PEP candidate, he may be looking for the UNC symbol, but is a PEP candidate he was supposed to be voting for if he wanted to support the UNC. Right? But all in all, this election, the ruling party was desperate. Right? I've never seen it like this before, and God help us. But I really hope Trinidadians came out and they did what they were supposed to do and end 10 years of tyranny, 10 years of wickedness, 10 years of dictatorship, and close the book. We don't want no chapter from this book because we went through it already. We're closing this book and getting rid of it.
Thank you. I know, ladies and gentlemen, I know some of you just want to hear what's going on today, you know. So you have to pay attention. I want to read it back. The marginals, the key marginal constituencies that you have to pay attention to. Could you tell our researcher, put it up, please? It's Tinapuna, Arangwes. Take a photo of it and send it to them. Arangwes, St. Joseph, Barataria, San Juan, La Joqueta, Talparo. Put up all these things, please. Toco, Sandy Grande, Mayaro, Komoto, Manzanilla, Claxton Bay, San Fernando East, Moruga, Tableland, and Chaguanas East. When whichever political parties get the majority of these seats, that says something. These are the key marginal constituencies. And just as I said, historical context, taking you back to 2020, the PNM won 22 seats, which gives you like a 49.9%, while the UNC won 19 seats. That's like a 47.9%. Overall votes secured by the main parties in 2020, the PNM got, they got a turnout of 322,250, while the UNC got 309,188, and the PDP got 10,368, and PEP got 5,939. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I tell you, this is what's happening right now. So you have to pay attention. You really can't talk about no happy birthday right now. And so this is what's happening right now. Open up the lines. Hi, caller.
A very, very good evening to Ms. Allen.
Good evening.
And one of the things I agree with you that you posted, And I feel the same way. I feel this way long, that whoever win the election, once the election is conducted fair and square, whoever win, congratulations. And remember, people, tomorrow, you and I have to live together in same Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you.
Right, that is one.
Yeah.
Police service, that flag flying upside down, it could be an error. It could be somebody wasn't paying attention. But generally, this is how the TTPS is operating upside down. All the best.
No, I wouldn't say generally that TTPS operates upside down. In fact, over the weekend, I met with the it was my first time. I knew Mr. Benjamin, but acting commissioner. But the first time, you know, on a more quiet. I took a nice picture with him. Let me send it to you. I'm sending it to my group right now. Okay, I'm with the Hi caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Mr. Allen, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Mr. Allen, this audio that is going around of a certain minister who obtaining votes with a $300 and a $400. I'm hoping that Mr. Benjamin, the police commissioner, is going to investigate it with the same vigor and vitality and intensity that he investigates Farley in Tobago when they get a memo saying that they was hiring political people. They sent a battalion of police over there to lock up Mr. Farley. I want to see if this police...
Mr. Benjamin, thank you. Mr. Benjamin strike me as a very straightforward guy. He seems like a very nice guy. Feels like a very fair guy. You know? Impartial. I have a photograph with him. All right, I met him over the weekend. Okay, well, yeah. So we met. Commissioner for the ground meets Commissioner for Trinidad and Tobago. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, just as I said, and I wanted to tell you before I take a break there, that it was no accident. Manzanilla man was executed before. The before cemetery crash, gunshots, wounds to the head. What was the first thought to be a deadly accident that now been ruled as a cold-blooded murder? Shylum Eastman of North Manzanilla Road, Manzanilla, was found dead after his wagon registration PCK 2627 ran off Church Street and crashed into the Manzanilla Cemetery around 5:25 a.m. That's Friday. So everybody thought it was an accident. No. Manzanilla police responded, report and found Eastman motionless in the vehicle. The district medical officer was called to the scene. Now we realize, ladies and gentlemen, that he had a gunshot wound to the head. 2 gunshot wounds to the head. He was buried last week. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that happened on the 4th Friday, 4th of April. Hi, caller.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, go ahead, ma'am.
Good evening, Mr. I.A.N. Allen.
Good afternoon.
So, the election 2025 is over, and I want to endorse the previous caller who said that tomorrow, please God, we still have to live together. We still have to live and operate in the same state. Whoever wins the election, I pray God that they do the right thing, and that the people who are put there take care of the needs of Trinidad, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, to govern with a little more integrity. Whoever wins.
Thank you again. And before I take that break, when we come back, I'll tell you about a man was critically injured in a Rima after an altercation with another man. And somebody said, tell me about the woman, tell me about the mother who survived her throat being slashed because of land by her son. Her son has been identified as Rajan Bujram. She said he works oil and gas or something. His mother lives at Railway Chase Depot Road, Londonville. So I need to get a photo of that fella. I want to see the guy that attempted to slit his mother's throat because of property. And alcohol or not. And I dislike persons who tell me, oh, he was drunk. Let me tell you something. I tell you this. Alcohol is the revealer. It brings out that nature that is hidden in you. Always remember that. In countries, internationally, big companies like law firms and big companies, before they hire you, They tell you, well, we're going to give you a job and we're going to hire you. You're going to sign your contract. And, you know, we're having a little line with some friends, some of the guys from the company and the girls from the company. We're going to go for some drinks and, you know, play a little pool and you will go and, you know, you will lime and you will hang out and they will watch you drink and they will observe you. And they will judge you from there. Companies do that. Like into the big companies, I know they invite you for drinks and after. They want to see that side of you. And sometimes alcohol brings out the truth in people. And sometimes you will never believe people so racial. Sometimes you hear them when they start to drink with you. Boy, Alan, boy, and like, what? I never knew they were like that. I never knew they had so much of venom and hate for another race. But alcohol brings out the side of people. They want to know who bad and who good. Give them rum to drink. And sometimes rum is not all that a bad thing, you know. It's a reveal of the truth. Let's take a fast break.
The I.A.N show will be right back.
Beat the heat at Kinko Limited Auto AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work, and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp, or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
It's Extra Foods 20 for 20 Back to School Bonanza. Gather apples 10 for $20. Fruit Cool Kids 8 for $20. Rosemont Chicken Vienna Sausages 4 tins for $20. Perdix Chicken Fries 2 for $20. Swiss Spaghetti 3 packs for $20. Kirkland Chewy Granola Bars 8 for $20. Swiss Peanut Butter $20. Europe Fries 1 kilogram $20 a pack. And so much more. Plus check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for even more specials. Extra Foods. Always extra for less.
This Mother's Day, give Mom the strong magnetic cup to rid the body of poisonous matter, stones in the kidney and bladder, stomach burns, and much more. The magnetic health pillow support neck, relieve pain in the neck, frozen shoulders, headaches, insomnia, and more. Fade inches away in days with the twist and slim power mat. Full body workout within minutes. Special discount this Mother's Day at Modern Craven Enterprises Limited. Hurry, limited stocks. Call 653-0011.
Welcome to Bobby's Motor Supplies and Accessories Limited, your #1 dealer in auto parts. We carry a wide range of windshields, door glass, body parts, auto lamps, lenses, batteries, suspension parts, and much more. Come on down to one-of-a-kind showroom at Hussein Circular Drive #2, Bamboo Settlement for your side steps, bed liner, chrome kits, roll bar, tray covers with free installation on all accessories. Call us at 235-4859 or WhatsApp 342-3453. Our friendly customer service staff is ready to assist you.
Looking to elevate your space for 2025? At Classic Tiles, we offer an incredible range of top quality materials for every style and budget. From timeless granite and luxurious quartz to durable SPC flooring and elegant tiles, our collection is designed to suit any home or project. And it doesn't stop there. Shop our wide selection of tools, kitchen, and bathroom accessories all in one place. Visit our showroom today for expert advice at an unbeatable price.
VJ's Small Engine Repairs and Agro Supplies Limited, located at number 102 Rocher Douglas Road in Barrackpore. We carry a wide variety of agricultural pesticides and insecticides. Also available are brush cutters, pressure washers, water pumps, and much more. Call us, come in, or just visit us on Facebook for great deals today.
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eye care business. Come in and see our latest designer collections of luxury eyewear from Balenciaga, Gucci, Versace, Kate Spade, and more. Come in for a free demo of our Ray-Ban Meta Smart glasses and our indestructible kit frames. We have over 2,500 frames to choose from at our 2 locations at Montrose Mall in Chaguanas and the M6 Plaza of Endeavor. Free eye examinations, and we open every day, even on Sundays.
Thinking about having your home transformed? Sovereign Ceilings and General Contractors offers you top quality ceiling installation, stucco, painting, and professional construction services to your satisfaction. Contact 354-3820 for your quote today.
Car City Trading, your car parts solution for new and used Korean auto parts. Located at Lot 78 Bamboo Settlement number 2, we offer a wide range of engines, alternators, starters, compressors, power steering pumps, air conditioning and braking systems, body parts, suspension and much more. For all your Hyundai, Kia, Honda and MG vehicular needs. We have it all. Quality products at unbeatable prices. Call us at 645-2603 or WhatsApp 704-2246. Follow our social media platforms for our monthly deals. Car City Trading. Automotive is what we do as we stand ready to serve you.
Janice, what's your secret? Your place always so clean and organized.
Well, Gil, I've got a secret. It's Sir.
Sir? Seriously? You have a man coming to clean?
No, girl. Sir's an amazing new line of cleaning products. I'm talking about kitchen sprays, bathroom scrubs, even laundry detergent. They've got the whole house covered.
So your secret weapon is Sir?
You bet. Sir cleaning products are a game changer. Not only do they smell amazing, they're effective and affordable. And this Sir definitely wouldn't judge your mess.
Introducing the Sir Collection, a wide range of affordable cleaning essentials for every corner of your home. Discover the secret to a clean home. Available at all leading supermarkets nationwide.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, just to let you know that a man was critically injured in Arima after an altercation with another man known to him. Police are investigating the wounding incident in Arima that left a man critically injured with a neck wound following an altercation on Sunday. Around 6:15 on April 27, 2025, officers were alerted by the Arima Health Facility after a man identified as Jamil Freeman of Samaru Village arrived there nursing a serious wound to his neck. Freeman reported at around 4:45 p.m. he got into an altercation with a man known to him at Mendes Drive, Samaru Village. Medical staff treated Freeman and indicated that he was stable but critical. He was later transferred to Monctop Hospital. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, mother survived throat slashing during a property dispute. I repeat, mother survives throat slashing during a property dispute. A Londonville woman is lucky to be alive after her son allegedly attacked her during a dispute over property, slitting her throat with a blade. Police said around 3:45 p.m. on April 27, 60-year-old Himati Budram of Railway Trace, Depot Road, Londonville, was at her home when she became involved in a heated verbal altercation with her son. He's 42-year-old. He's been identified as Rajan Budram. Could somebody send me a photo of this clown? Let me see him. I need to see who is this Rajan Budram. Slit your mother throat. Do you see something wrong with all you? I think he's in custody. You're hearing also somebody at the polling station in Clarkson Bay is deliberately not signing your ballot paper. Be careful. Yeah, that's what you're hearing. Somebody in Clarkson Bay deliberately not signing the ballot paper. So be careful. I tell you, a lot of things going to happen, you know. Also, ladies and gentlemen, back to Rajan Budram. During this dispute, Rajan allegedly armed himself with an object resembling having a black handle and a sharp metal blade resembling a cutlass and slit his mother's throat. But they didn't go down that deep. But nevertheless, how it went down, whether it was just a slight thing, the woman had to seek medical attention, and he did attempt to slit his mother's throat. She did receive injuries. I spoke to her today. And I want people to know that. Himati Budram was rushed to Shigona District Health Facility where she was treated and listed in a stable condition. Police arrested Rajan, who said to be a self-employed man. Self-employed? Could somebody tell me who is this man? I really would like to meet this man. Rajan Budram. Also, a man locked his child mother inside a house and set fire during a domestic dispute in Robbery. Set the house on fire. Police are investigating a case of an attempted arson and threats to kill after a woman locked inside a house and the home set on fire during a domestic dispute in Robbery. The victim, a 25-year-old of Batu Avenue, Marbella, told police that around 11 p.m. on Sunday, April 20th, she was at a home of her child's father, Francis, a 36-year-old laborer of Three Hands Road, Robbery, when an argument broke out. She further reported that Francis locked her inside the house, lit pieces of paper on fire and threw them inside while threatening to kill her. She managed to escape and made her way to Robbery police station around 12:30 on Monday. That's 12:30 this morning. Officers responded and visited the scene. Inquiries are continuing. They did arrest Francis. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, I want to say a special happy birthday to Daramram Bechan, better known as Payo. Happy birthday to you, sir. Wish you all the best. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, somebody's sending me something here, but I don't know. Also, shocking contradictions as TTPS claims Ratty tried to stab an officer, but video shows him unarmed and handcuffed. I repeat, shocking contradictions as the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service claims Ratty tried to stab officer, but video shows him unarmed and handcuffed before he was killed by police. Oh, look at this here. Go ahead.
Watch me, all of Paul, it's 8.
My step! My mother gun! My mother gun for my
We will be speaking with the family of Ratty in Tobago, yeah? Because they said he was armed with a cutlass. The man, what I saw in that video, had no cutlass. He was in handcuff. Right? He was in handcuff. He was handcuffed to the front, but you don't know the part when the man who was videotaping, the camera shifted, and that is where you heard one single shot rang off. So that is a case of shooting involving a police officer that you all should really pay attention to what went on there in Tobago. This happened around 9 a.m. while on duty in Bethel. An officer observed Ronald Marcel, who was wanted for several offenses, but attempted to arrest him. And it's somebody who have a car wash, and that is real bacchanal. That is plenty bacchanal. But also, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N. Allen Show will be right back.
Clive Allen Funeral Services and Crematorium, first and only full-service funeral home and licensed crematorium in Sangre Grande, independently owned and operated by Clive and Tricia Allen with no affiliation to any other funeral home. Platinum Funeral Award winner from 2021 to 2023. Call 6680896.
Chic Leisure Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Chic Leisure Limited, 665-3336.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and a microscopic analysis with Miss Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Step inside Rampy's Bar and leave your worries behind. We are your after-work climbing spot where the vibes always flow. Drink the night away with our drinks and bottle specials. Try your luck on our gaming machines and win big. Be entertained with live performances, DJs and car displays every weekend. Rampy's Bar has the tightest security and safest environment. Come and have a good time with pumping energy at Rampy's Bar. Atlantic Plaza Point Lisas and High Street Superior. Rampy's Bar is the place to be. See you there.
Introducing CTS College's Early Learners Academy, our physical school with a nursery, daycare, and preschool. With qualified and experienced staff, modern classrooms, and the latest teaching methods and technology, your child would get the personal care and education they deserve. Activities include potty training, storytelling, phonics, craft, academics, and field trips. Enroll your child today at CTS College's Early Learners Academy.
WellKid multivitamins are great tasting, supports rapid development, contributes to strong bones, includes vitamins A, C, D, and so much more. Be a super kid. Trust the WellKid range.
Attention shoppers! The Fab India Expo, conveniently located opposite Medford gas station in Chaguanas, has been extended until May 5th. Discover an incredible array of products and stand a chance to win a Toyota Raise when you spend $100 or more. Experience a diverse range of items from brand new merchants, offering something for everyone. Indulge in a wide selection of Indian cuisine, Hakka Chinese, ice cream, and so much more available at our food court. Relax and rejuvenate at the Moruga Express Spa. Browse through our extensive collection of daily and temple wear, perfect for celebrating the auspicious occasion of Hanuman Jayanti. With so much to offer, the Fab India Expo is the place to be. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Don't miss out on this unique shopping experience. We'll see you there.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, we just took a shot from, we have a camera crew at Balize House and at the United National Congress headquarters on Mulchin Road. So we just took a shot. So we're going to be giving you little shots of the area and whatnot, little updates and whatnot. So we have somebody there. So this is what our UNC office look like right now. The party headquarters. It's still early, so everybody's down at with their candidates and whatnot. Okay? Okay, so this is what it looks like down there. There's a handful of people. So some of you maybe wanted to find out, I wonder what's going on at the UNC office right now. I'm sure this is a very important video for you. I have one from I have a crew from I.A.N network at Balize House. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, Shumba and Visham exited a vehicle one after the other and fired at officers in Moruga. Officers shot back and fatally wounded them. Conflicting accounts have surfaced following the police killing of Shumba James and Visham Ryan Lochan of St. Mary's Village, Moruga. According to an official statement issued by Trinidad and Tobago Police Service on Saturday, April 26, officers from the Southern Division Task Force responded to a report of two men armed in a vehicle. Upon approaching the car, police said they instructed the occupants to lower their windows. The TTPS claimed that the passenger exited the vehicle, pointed a firearm at the officer and opened fire, prompting officers to return fire. The driver also allegedly exited and fired at the officer before being shot. Both men were transported to the Princestown Health Facility where they were pronounced dead. Two firearms, a pistol and a revolver, were reportedly recovered at the scene. However, eyewitnesses near the scene told the media on Friday police officers' account differs from what they observed. They claim that after being blocked by police, both James and Lochan placed their hands outside the car in a gesture of surrender. According to the witnesses, officers then approached and opened fire. So we just want to leave it like that. Also, a person identified as Gur. Am I right? Gur, wanted by police for allegedly raping a 21-year-old woman at her home on Friday. Around 11 a.m. on Friday, the female victim was at her home when she heard a knock at the door, and upon opening, she saw the suspect, who is known to her as Ricardo Ali, a.k.a. Gur, who lives at King Street, Boundary Road in Arangwes. He entered the home and grabbed her hands, tied them with a piece of cloth and pushed her on the bed When she asked what he was doing, he remained silent and proceeded to remove her clothes, forcibly engaging in sexual intercourse against her will. Afterward, the suspect untied her and left the house. So we are looking for Ricardo Ali, aka Gur. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I just had to show you what's happening at Balize House now. Go ahead. So these little images will be posted on our all platforms now. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a gun and knife attack in Moruga Play Park, man beaten, robbed by two suspects. Approximately 11:25 on Saturday, April 26, 2025, a 32-year-old man of San Fernando was seated in the pavilion of the Hazel Rogers Play Park, located at the corner of Dick and Hilda Lazarus Terrace, Moruga, when he was approached by two men. One had a gun and the other with a knife. The suspect announced a robbery and proceeded to steal the victim's Samsung S20 cell phone. Afterwards, suspect one struck the victim several times with the firearm, and while the other suspect stabbed the victim multiple times in his arms. Both suspects then fled the scene on foot, heading along Hilda Lazarus Terrace. The victim was taken to San Fernando General Hospital. PC Ramrup is investigating. Also, ladies and gentlemen, assailant opens fire inside Pity Valley Grocery. TTPS ammunition found at the scene. Hospital employees escape unhurt. On Saturday, April 26, around 11:15, the 32-year-old victim was inside Roots Grocery at Roots Lane, Pity Valley, setting up equipment to play music when a male assailant wearing a hoodie and a mask entered the establishment. The assailant pointed a firearm at the victim and fired one shot, causing him to run further inside the grocery store, reaching a security gate. The assailant then escaped by walking along a track in an easterly direction. One 9mm spent shell with TTPS marking was recovered by crime scene investigators. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are keeping you posted. At least you have an idea what Balize House looks like currently and what the United National Congress headquarters looks like currently. You need to stay on to our page. We will be giving you ball by ball. All right, we might be taking little snippets from different persons. Let's say you're there and you want to send us videos. You can send me on to 1-868-294-4081. All right, so we're going to take a fast, no, we can't take a fast break. Remember, we don't end at 7. And just to let you know, we are doing extremely well. It's the 28th of April, and my God, I have crossed 4 million already. It's already, the last time we checked, it was 3,853,459 times persons watch Crime Watch. They watch ads, they watch political ads, they watch your advertisement and everything. And my God, it's amazing. And so far, we have gotten, since we started off, 123,371,640 persons have watched Crime Watch. For the year 2025, to this date, 28th of April, Monday, election day, from January 1st to now, we have gotten 16 million persons, 360,242 persons watched me, watch the videos, and watch everything we posted so far. That is amazing. And that is just one platform. Yeah, that is just one platform. All right, we already sent the go ahead.
Crime Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the I.A.N app today.
You know, somebody now text me, so I thought we were supposed to have observers and everybody watching and watching and watching. And all these things you're hearing. All these things, all these little election discrepancies you're hearing about with polling station and presiding officer and this one and EBC working with this one and that one and the whole thing. And let me tell you something. You wouldn't believe. I heard one minister, I can't call her name, her Prado park up, she gone inside with a big bag, all kind of bacchanal thing you're hearing. This one paying money in South, driving through with Prado, handing these young boys and them money to vote for, all kind of thing you're hearing, all about you're hearing it. But let me tell you something, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's really, really sad. It's really, really sad. And how desperate people have become. How desperate they are for power. Desperate, 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 desperate. And they're trying everything at these polling stations. A lot of a lot of racket on unveiling tomorrow. A lot of things you're going to hear that you have never heard before about these things, these discrepancies in some of these stations. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Church's chicken hit by 4 bandits. Church's chicken hit by 4 bandits. 4 men, all of African descent, staged a robbery at Church's chicken along Henry Street and Independence Square, Port of Spain on Friday. Around 11:30, the suspect entered the establishment and announced a robbery. One of the armed suspects pointed a pistol at the cashier and ordered her to hand over all the money before raiding the cash register. The suspect then went to the manager's office and robbed her of a black Samsung A72 cell phone valued. This is terrible. And these people have been robbed so many times, and it's like you're just trying, and you know demoralizing that is for persons who have business, and every time you just keep getting robbed and by these clowns. Sometimes I tell my camera guy, God forbid the day that we are in an establishment and that happens, God forbid. Also, a Barkpore family attacked and robbed by armed masked men on Saturday, April the 27th. 3 armed masked men stormed the Barkpore home late Sunday night, assaulting a resident and robbing the family of jewelry, electronics, and important documents before fleeing in a getaway car. Around 11 p.m. on April 27, 2025, the 55 and 54-year-old couple had just returned to their home at Upper Barkpore, where 33-year-old female relative was already inside as one of the victims attempted to close the front gate. 3 masked men ran up from the east. The suspect, all described as slim-built, wearing ski masks, gloves, and armed with firearms, announced a robbery. One of the men threw the woman to the ground, demanded to know where the valuables were kept. Inside the house, the husband was struck on the head with a firearm by one suspect before the men ransacked the home. The suspect then escaped in a silver Toyota Aqua, registration number PDK 2721. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Barkpore police responded and a search for the vehicle were unsuccessful. Also, ladies and gentlemen, suspected fatal accident near Baloney Lights on the highway on Sunday. Come back to me. Look, I'm just hearing of another case. Hello, I.A.N. I was not allowed to vote today in Claxton Bay and was told by EBC that EBC removed my name from the list. I do have a valid ID card, which I renewed last year, March. So it's a lot of things happen, and a lot of things happen. A lot of things. Also, ladies and gentlemen, driver crashes into Union Hall property, abandons vehicle. A man crashed into the property at Union Hall, San Fernando on Sunday, April 27th and fled the scene, leaving the vehicle behind. Did we get a number for the vehicle? P what? PCK 61. What kind of car is that? A Trajet? Where's a Trajet? What kind of funny car is that? There's an old Sorrento. What is the number for the car? PCK 61. If you're a neighbor car, tell your neighbor why they want to find while you run. Also, I have to tell you this also, ladies and gentlemen. Police probe sexual assault of 11-year-old girl by her 16-year-old cousin while visiting her home in December. Around 4:50 p.m. on Saturday, 26th of April, the victim in company with her father reported to the Moruga police that sometime between the 1st of December 2024 and 31st of December 2024, while visiting her female cousin in Moruga, she went to the bathroom. A male cousin, as she's 16 years old, followed her into the bathroom and pushed her against the wall and began kissing and touching her breast. She told him to stop, but he proceeded to cover her mouth with one hand, remove her pants and underwear with the other hand, and sexually assaulted her. He then assisted her in putting up her pants and underwear and told her not to tell anyone. The teen further reported that it was not the first time he had sexual intercourse with her, and she's 11 and he's 16 years old. So you see, don't send your children by no cousin to spend no night. All that strictness have to stop. Sometimes the devil can fly up in people's head. The best place for your child to stay is home. Anybody who want to come and stay home. Don't send your children by nobody. Well, whoever want to think the opposite way, you want to think the opposite way. Let everybody child stay home. And who vex laws? Don't send your child by no auntie and no uncle and this and that bacchanal thing. Because we live in different times and evil times, and the devil going in people's brain. And that's why people might ask me why I'm so difficult, because I think the worst of everybody. I tell you, I just think the worst of everybody. I tell you, I ain't ashamed to say that. I think the worst of everybody, you know. Yeah, that's how I think, because I'm in this too long. I've seen so many things. Look, you have this little girl, an 11-year-old going by her cousin to spend night. And the cousin who live in the same house, he has 16 years, interfering with the girl and doing her rudeness. What is that? And she went with the father. The father did the rightest thing by going and reported to the Moruga police station. Yeah? Also, 2 men were shot outside a one-stop shop in Chamflair on Thursday. Police are investigating a shooting that left 2 young men wounded outside a shop in St. Joseph Police District on Thursday night. Around 8:30 on the 24th of April, 20-year-old Marcus Rodriguez and 19-year-old Christopher Samuel were seated outside J&N one-stop shop at the corner of Mendes Drive and Quarry Drive, Chamflair, when a masked man approached them. Wearing a white jersey, armed with a firearm, the suspect opened fire, sending both victims scrambling for safety as multiple gunshots rang out. Both Rodriguez and Samuel were taken to the Eric Williams Medical Science Complex, where they were treated. Rodriguez sustained a gunshot wound to the left chin, while Samuel was hit in the upper left leg. Both were listed in stable condition. Officers from St. Joseph CID and North Central Division Task Force responded to the scene. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a man is in critical but stable condition at the hospital after he was stabbed in Curepe during an altercation with a Venezuelan man. A 44-year-old man is in critical but stable condition following a stabbing incident that occurred in the St. Joseph Police District late Wednesday night. Marlon Grant of North Forest Park was reportedly at Fowler Street in Curepe around 11:15 p.m. on Wednesday, 23rd of April, when he became involved in an altercation with a man believed to be a Venezuelan national. During the dispute, the suspect, who was reportedly wearing a white hoodie, stabbed Grant multiple times about the body before fleeing the scene. Emergency health services personally responded and transported the injured man to the Eric Williams Medical Science Complex. Grant was sedated and attended to and is currently warded in a critical but stable condition. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, 3 sisters were attacked in a home invasion. One was raped and another sexually assaulted in the Eastern Division. In the Eastern Division, that is the East. Eastern. Police are investigating. This happened on Friday. 3 sisters were attacked. One was raped and the other sexually assaulted. Police are investigating a brutal home invasion in which 3 sisters were assaulted, including one who was raped and another who was grievously sexually assaulted by an armed intruder. The incident occurred around 12:40 a.m. on Friday, the 25th of April, 2025, at the home within the Eastern Division. A 19-year-old victim was secured, who had secured the house and retired to bed along with her sisters, 21 years old and 25-year-old. Around 12:40, they were woken by a loud knocking at both the front and back doors, followed by sound of breaking glass. Moments later, a man forced his way into their bedroom. He was described as of dark brown complexion, slim-built, bareback, wearing a dark-colored shorts and a green jersey covering his face. He was armed with a firearm. The suspect threatened the woman and demanded valuables, but refused to take anything offered. He then raped the 21-year-old girl and forced the 25-year-old to perform oral sex on him. During the attack, he struck one of the victim's head with a weapon and later choked another during the second assault. The attack ended when relatives arrived at the house, prompting the suspect to flee on foot. Police were notified and the officers of various specialized units responded immediately. Despite an intensive search, the suspect remains at large. Crime scene investigators processed the scene and recovered blood samples and knife, clothing. The victim was taken to hospital and medically examined. Just imagine that. That is terrible. At their home, you know. Raped the 21-year-old, forced the 25-year-old to perform oral sex on him, and the other one, beat the other one also, in the Eastern Division. That is terrible. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, you really have to empty the matic, as they say. You really have to deal with them. You really have to deal with them. And that's why I believe that I'm in a good position, that if you have information, you can go straight to my website, IANAllen.org, no username, no password. The videos and whatnot to look at Crime Watch right now on my website is a bit challenging because we're doing some upgrades, but you can make your report to IANAllen.org, no username, no password. Get in contact with us. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, a Venezuelan teen lured by a Facebook job ad, and kidnappers demand $2,000 US for release, as well as $6,800 in phone cards on Thursday. A Venezuelan teen lured by a Facebook ad for a job was kidnapped and $2,000 US demanded for her safe release, as well as $6,800 in phone card on Thursday, the 24th of April. Police are investigating a kidnapping for ransom involving a 17-year-old Venezuelan female in the San Fernando district. She has been identified as Joralis Marin, who resides at Picton Street, Diamond Village, was reported missing after leaving home around 5 p.m. on Tuesday. According to her sister, Joralis left in an unknown vehicle arranged by individuals who had posted a job advertisement on Facebook. When Joralis failed to return or make contact, her sister began receiving WhatsApp messages from an unknown number around 12:17 on Wednesday. The message demanded $2,000 US in exchange for Joralis' safe return. However, no payment was made after the family requested proof of life, which was never provided. Police from the anti-kidnapping unit under the supervision of Corporal Blake responded and started investigation. At 4:30 on Thursday, April, additional WhatsApp instruction was sent from another number, which directed the victim boyfriend to purchase $6,800 in phone cards and to meet Joralis at the DB KFC, where he was to hand over $1,000 US to someone accompanying her. After completing the phone card transfer, he was redirected to Pinal KFC and then again to San Fernando. There he was instructed to convert $1,000 US into more phone cards and send them to the same number, after which he will be told of Joralis' location. The boyfriend abandoned the plan and went to the San Fernando. So it's serious. One Spanish national is missing. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, gunman carjacks businesswoman in Kunopia, rips out GPS, dumps item in mover. I repeat, gunman carjacks businesswoman in Kunopia, rips out GPS and dumps items in mover. A Kunopia businesswoman was robbed at gunpoint outside a restaurant, losing a vehicle and over $5,000 cash during a frightening encounter around 8:30 p.m. on Wednesday, 2020, April 2025. The 41-year-old woman was seated in a silver Toyota Yaris parked outside Zarin's Indian and Asian food restaurant. Zarin's Indian and Asian food restaurant located at the corner of Alexander Street and Monroe Road, Kunopia. As she sat in the vehicle, a suspect approached her from the eastern side of the building with a cap and mask, pointed a firearm at her and demanded the keys to her SUV. She exited the vehicle and the suspect snatched her handbag containing $5,000, her keys and other personal items. The suspect then drove away with the woman's silver Toyota Yaris Cross with registration PEG 3357, value at 270,000. The vehicle also contained 2 pairs of shoes worth 1,000. Police later went to Hales Lane Heights in Mova, where the laptop and the GPS device from the woman's vehicle was found under a tree. So just imagine, they ripped off the GPS system in the car. Also, ladies and gentlemen, that's why you really have to be careful. Also, a man was arrested by police near the dial in Arima earlier on Thursday, April 24, 2025.
The dial. Yeah, I mean, why you fighting? They like to make it, they like to escalate themselves.
Still fighting up there.
Take away the handcuff, yeah?
What's happening now?
Call for backup, call backup there.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a special out to Sherry from New York. She's locked on. Today's her birthday, coming from Ned. That's all we have here. Okay, Sherry, today's her birthday, coming from Ned. Happy birthday. Also, ladies and gentlemen, thieves ransacked Felicity home, over 70,000 cash and valuables stolen from elderly pensioner. A 73-year-old pensioner is counting his losses after heartless thieves broke into his Felicity home and made off with a large sum of cash, jewelry and other valuables on Wednesday morning. Around 8 a.m. on April 23rd, the victim of Lyle Lane Felicity secured his home and left. When he returned around 9:43, less than 2 hours later, he was met with a devastating scene. His house had been ransacked. Upon checking, he discovered that approximately 4,000 US, over 27,000 TT, stored in a black safe in his bedroom, and 16,000 cash stored in the box were missing. Thieves also made off with a quantity of gold jewelry, yet to be determined the value, along with various alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. This took place, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody have information, this took place at Lyle Lane in Felicity. Lyle Lane, Felicity. Also, ladies and gentlemen, again, riot squad. I'm just giving you the development of what's happening in Guyana. Riot squad call as emotions boil over at Guyana Hospital as the autopsy of the 11-year-old Adriana Young took place inside. Peaceful protest escalates outside Guyana Hospital. Riot squad deployed. Several hurt. Tensions have escalated outside the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation, that the GPAC mortuary, where an autopsy is being conducted on the body of 11-year-old Adriana Young. What began as a peaceful protest quickly spiraled out of control, prompting the deployment of riot squad to maintain order. Protesters gathered to demand justice for Adriana Young, whose death has sparked national outrage. Authorities are working to manage the growing crowd to ensure the situation remains under control. Go ahead. Just to let you know, just going to give you a little update on that. And so a lot is nothing is really happening at both headquarters, as at PNM headquarters right now. They're still packing up and whatnot. And we had our camera persons there earlier, just a couple of minutes ago. This is what they sent to us. But we're going to keep you posted. We have a staff out there. You all make sure and treat them good, please. They have all their media passes and whatnot. And also we have them at the UNC headquarters. Also, this was earlier on, but this evening, just after 6, within the last hour. But so we're going to give you, we will be giving you hour by hour updates and whatnot on our fan page as it happens. Just to take you back to Guyana, Adriana Young's father rejects drowning autopsy. Adriana Young's father rejects drawing in a autopsy result. That is no result, he says. So Brian Young, the father of 11-year-old Adriana Young, has confirmed that the forensic autopsy found his daughter died by drowning, but he does not accept the result. Speaking to the media and members of the media as Adriana's body was being removed from the mortuary, Young said they say it's drowning, and to me that is no result. 3 pathologists, including one appointed by the family, all unanimously concluded Adriana unanimously concluded that Adriana died from drowning. The autopsy was conducted and observed by Dr. Glenn A. Rodner, a distinguished forensic pathologist from Mount Sinai Hospital in New York, Dr. Shubakar Kara Paul, an international pathologist appointed by the Guyana government from Barbados, and Dr. Gary Collins, chief medical examiner for the state of Delaware, selected by Adriana's family. Police and protesters clashed outside the hospital. Here, the teen's autopsy took place earlier. Despite unanimous findings, Adriana's father remains unconvinced, casting doubts on the conclusion provided by highly qualified experts. But we're going to keep you posted on that, because if you could just take you back, remember, she was found dead at Double Day Hotel in Tushin, East Bank, Essequibo, Guyana, on Thursday, April 24th, hours after the body of 11-year-old Adriana Young was discovered in the hotel's pool. The young girl had reported being missing following a family outing into the hotel on Wednesday. Her body was found on Thursday, sparking outrage and suspicion of foul play, because they said they searched all the pool, they searched all about, and just saw her body just pop up in the pool. So that's what happened. Just to put it in a nutshell to you. But we're going to keep you posted, ladies and gentlemen. Again, you all be safe out there, and whatever happens, whatever might be the results tonight, some might be disappointed, some might be happy. Remember, you and I have to go to the groceries. You and I have to go to the gas station. You and I have to live here, and let there be peace. And I believe in the democratic process. I don't believe in making no bacchanal. I don't want to be part of making no bacchanal and confusion. But we just want whoever have to win, let them win fair and square, as we say in Trinidad and Tobago. And we're going to keep you posted on everything that's happening with respect to all the political parties and all those involved and whatnot. We have our staff remotely. We have them here. They're going to be here. We have persons at Balize House. We have persons at UNC headquarters in Chaguanas, right meters away from my studio. So I'm going to be around. And I'll keep you posted. Again, if you need to look back at this show, you can go back to I.A.N. Network on Facebook, I.A.N. Network on YouTube, and you can look back at the show while you're waiting for your results and whatnot. But we're going to take you live to certain platforms just to keep you posted on what's happening. But we're going to keep you posted, so make sure you're on our site on I.A.N. Network on Facebook and I.A.N. Network on YouTube. We're going to give you footages and whatnot of what's happening, persons speaking, and so. Have a wonderful night. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our mind. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out.